Greetings! Welcome to Saw Logs Plastic Hubs. This is Jim Dedman and welcome to my small humble shop. Today's project for your enjoyment, entertainment, and maybe a little bit of education is a pair of tops. I'm not going to show you how to make both of them, but there's a pair of them. These are supposed to be whistling tops and the whistle was a failure, but they still roll good, so that's the important part. These are for my grandsons out at Fort Lewis in Washington, and I'm going to mail them to. So by the time you see the video, they'll be out in Fort Lewis, so trust me. I usually have a few in stock. So what I want you to do is sit back, get your feet propped up, relax, and enjoy this video. Get you a cold drink, you can peek over my shoulder. Most of it's lathe work. These things are made fairly simple. Basically, I used the same basic pattern that Harold did at Amateur Redneck Workshop, and I talked to Harold a good bit about these. Mine's a little different. Actually, I think why mine don't whistle, they're too thin here, and there's not enough air volume in them. And once I made the first one, I didn't want to make the second one different, because then I'd have to make a third one. So, basically, this is a fairly simple. This is it's a piece of aluminum, 2 pieces. This is epoxy. This is a 5/16 bolt that I just cut the head off face, and this is just a piece of Durlings attached with a 1/4 stud. Rounded up. Durlings, the reason why I want this is so you can run this on a hard floor without damaging it. I have tested them. They do spin. They work really good. I've got to get my strings together and get them in the mail probably tomorrow. So with all that being said, sit back and enjoy this video. I hope you learn how not to make a whistling top. Have a great day. Okay, we're going to do something. I've got this drill marked, and we're going to make something today. I'm going to make 2 of these, but one of these is being made on camera. I don't know how many of my viewers watch Harold Waters down there at Texas Amateur Redneck Workshop. He recently made a top out of aluminum, and he tried to 3D print it, couldn't succeed. And Harold, pull his back, I got a real spud on the chuck, and I need to see my mark now. So Harold made this top, a whistling top. I got a couple of grandsons out in Washington State, by the way, and I just thought, man, that'd be neat for them to play with. So I need to get this drill pretty deep because of the stop. Let me bring you back. Okay, we're going to do a little spade drill action here. We're going to spade drill this thing out about 1 inch. This thing's 1 inch, so I'm going to go about 1/2 anyway. This is a piece of material that was already drilled here, and I'm just going to go in there about 1 inch deep. Now that's 1 inch, so I'm going to go in about 1/2 inch or so and get some of this material out. And let's see what I look like. Now I've got my new solid rock bar in. I haven't used it since I put it together, since it was gifted, and I thought I'd give it a try today on camera. Right now I'm doing this by hand. All I'm doing is just roughing out my drill spots for my spade drill. Obviously I don't have great big drills, so we're going to hold this thing up. Alright. Now, I understand, I got to do a little bit of math and do some more, and I'll come back. Okay, now what I've determined by what the gentleman designed it in wood set 100. He set a .1, about 100,000. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bore this thing out 2 inches, 300,000. I'm at about 2.5 now. So I'm going to do a couple of bores. I'll bring you back when I get close. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to bore this out to about 2 inches, 300. Okay, this should be the last pass on the bore. Then we'll go back in there and we'll blend the bore out. I'll check it. I'm looking for about 100,000. So I've actually, the way everything's working out, it's going to be close to 2¼ inches inside diameter, roughly. It's somewhat, that's about 240 right there, and that gives us approximately, so we're about 240, and see right now by my thoughts we're about 1 inch and 30. So I like about 10 more. Because so what we're going to do, well, there's a cap that's going on this thing, obviously. And the caps are going to fit into this and glue like Harold's did. And so we're trying to see about 48, and that's going to be really close. Yeah, about 30. I'm going to leave it there. That looks good to me. We'll just have to, let me get a deburr tool and kind of deburr this. We'll go ahead and part this body off, see what we got. I'm going to see what I can do here. Oh, I must be in neutral. I ain't getting no forward motion there now. There we go. So we're going to part this off at 1 inch thick, because we're going to make the thing in 2 pieces. And the way that the guy made it out of wood, what he did, Melissa and Doug oil, excuse me, not Melissa. I use a mixture of fuel oil, or lamp, in this case it's lamp oil, and WD-40, and a little small amount of cotton oil in my aluminum. Now, I've hardly ever used this part, but I decided I'd try it today. I hadn't tried it. Now I'm going to see, I already got, so I can tap this for 1/4 and I can do it here in just a little bit. And what I'll probably do, I'm going to make the point that stands on the end, it turns it like Earl did. I'm going to make it out of Durlin, so you can put it on a wood floor or whatnot. the top to spin. So what I'm doing now, getting this cut off, I'm going to let it fall right down in the lathe bed. There's plenty of chips on it for it to fall into it. That 1/4-inch hole down there at the bottom. So, it's one top body. It's a lot thicker than I anticipated. Maybe it might need to be a little bit thinner. But we will see. I'll go ahead and just make the top of it. I'll probably drill this one. I'm thinking I'm going to go ahead and leave it 1/4 20. I'm going to use a piece of drill rod to thread it. We'll put the string in it off of it. So I got some 1/4-inch drill rod. I've got to tap this other piece by the, finish facing this other piece by the way, but I'm going to do it later. I already said it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a step in this. Okay. Now, we're going to make us a step. And we'll have to go in and cut a relief through this after we get this turned. So we got to get this to fit this other tightly inside. So this has got to be about, be turned down to 2 inches, about 245 or so. So, let's see what we got. This first cut. Now I'll have to do some. We'll probably end up, again, this is not going to be rocket science. So, yeah, we like about 200,000. It's going to be a while. Now we're going to drill the hole all the way through it. I checked everything like Santa. And we're going to go all the way through it, both ends. There we go. Now we have a hole that goes basically all the way through this thing. We're going to go ahead. Now I decided to use 5mm epoxy to bond this because the more I thought about it, this is going to need a pretty good bond. And I might have could have, if I'd have bored this a little tighter, it might have would have pressed. But still, yeah, I know when I put this 5mm epoxy in here that it will not give me no problem. I won't have any problem with it. We'll just take us a rag and wipe the excess off on it, try to get a good dose on it so it gets a good lock, because this stuff will lock it. Once this locks it, it ain't going nowhere. This is the inside piece right here. We'll have to, you can always clean the outside up, a little acetone or something. So. And then, my gosh, I know once this epoxy sets that I'm not going to have a problem with this escaping itself. So, and that's always the thing with two-piece. Hopefully this will work like it's supposed to once I get finished with it. I've actually got to build a launcher too, so now we need to move on to making the tip. So I guess back to the lathe we go. So like I said just a minute ago, you can't tap, excuse me, too good in Durlin with a material, you know, because your let me move this kind of a little bit. So I went and got my hand. This I know is going to be as straight as power tapping in the lathe, and I can feel it. Back to the bottom right there. That's the bottom. See, when you're doing this with a power tap, like in any other material like aluminum or steel or whatnot, you get a little bit of slippage in there and you'll feel it. I didn't got my block back out of my way. But there we go. Yeah, I can kind of move everything loosely anyway. There it is. So we should be, let me pull you back. So let's cut it off right quick. I'm going to face the other end off. I'm going to try to I kind of want to make a rounded type end on this thing. So I got it in my mind, instead of trying to cut a chamfer, let's go in here and take my tool, my angle tool. And this is Durlin, so I may be able to get by at pretty quick speed. And just make an angle for this top to sort of ride on. And we can come back in and, oops, I hit the chuck there, didn't I? Alright, take me a file and I'm going to work, let me get out here and work this a little more out here. So I'm not wanting to put a blunt point on it like a paper, so there, kind of what I wanted there. Bump my chuck, my tool there a little bit, not paying attention. And I'm just going to take a file and I'm just going to round this off a little. Make this like a rounded thing for this to ride on. And it just needs something sort of to ride on the balance instead of having a sharp point. Then we can just mount this up, screw it to the bottom. Maybe get a little bit of Scotch right here again. And to soften it up just a little bit around this here little. And like I say, once I make one of these, the other one's a snap. I may have to make some changes along the way to see. So I've got that done. Now, in the original instructions, he says to use a piece of PVC for the launcher. So what I did is off camera, I just drilled a little bigger hole in a piece of 3/4 PVC, and I'm going to cut it off. So this is a completed unit. Basically, and it's simple machining. Basically, it's just got it's just basically an aluminum cylinder, and hopefully that this will whistle. I haven't got a real chance to test it yet. This is a 5/16, just a standard hardware store bolt on the top with a hole in it. And then this is a piece of Durlin, so it will spin on the floor and not damage anything. And I got a little flat spot on it, so hopefully it will work. And I've got a little spinner built, and I got to get string in it, and I got to test it once it drives. So once we get it together and see if it works, we'll bring you back. Here we go. This is just a piece of PVC pipe. I got another piece for a handle. So we're going to get her down here in the floor, and let's see if we can get her to spin. And right there she's spinning. I don't know if you can see her. There you go. She kind of travels around the floor. So I can't get you a good view. I might have to do another one, but that's it. There's the top, number 2. These things actually run good. I have to apologize because it's hard to film a top in this floor where I'm at. And I'm trying to have to chase these things, and they don't quite stay in one place good. So, my apologies, but I'm trying to show you that the suckers actually work. So, that's both tops. They pass QC. They just don't whistle. And I think the reason for the whistling is the volumes in the tops are not big enough. So both tops perform, so that's all that matters. So, with that being said, we got them done. Okay, well, first thing, I hope you enjoyed how not to make a whistling top, because it don't whistle, but it does spin really well. With that being said, this is a copyrighted production of James Dedman, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs, for your education, enjoyment, some slight entertainment on YouTube. Probably more entertainment, because this one here is an entertainment, how not to make a top. With that being said, I want to remind you, if you're not a member of my family, please subscribe to the channel. If you open this video up and it's still red, subscriptions are always appreciated and welcome. There's no fallout to being a subscriber. There's no aggravating emails, robocalls. Nobody will aggravate you. Nobody will make fun of you. Nothing like that. No bullies involved. Also, comments are always welcome. In this case, I kind of like to get a few, somebody have better ideas. I think I know what would have made this a better project, but the spinning parts, like Chris said, the boys will enjoy it, so why not just send them? And so with that being said, I hope you enjoyed my video today. I hope you come back and visit the shop with me. You can always find me here. I'm doing something. I've got a couple other things dreamed up, or not dreamed up, things I see. Sometimes I see things on YouTube that inspires me. So with that being said, I'll see you in that very next video, and I really appreciate you stopping by. And please consider being a subscriber and commenting. Thank you, and always have a great day. Hey, we'll be back here in the shop with you soon. Have a great one. We'll see you.